Hey, what's happening? Trader Tim from EminiMind here. I'm going to do a quick trade recap video for today. It was a really good day and wanted to highlight a couple things. Intraday here in the ES, walk through a couple of trades. And the first thing that I wanted to point out, if we go out to the daily chart, is we were in this bull flag for quite a while, basically the entire week, last week. So the fourth was kind of this big green day that was I guess that was Tuesday, and then the rest of last week and the start of this week, we had all consolidation days making up this flag. And when uh, when we get into this kind of consolidation period, it can be a bit tricky to trade, especially when we have inside days. So like yesterday's price action was almost entirely inside the prior day's range. That makes for some really tough trading. When we get into these days where we're breaking out, even if it's not an all-time high, we're breaking out of the prior day's range and we have these big body candles versus these smaller body candles with smaller ranges and smaller like wicks on each end with a small body. Tougher day to trade. Big body candles means there's more follow through, more trending action, easier day to trade. And so as we go to the intraday chart today, and we just look at the 15-minute chart, I mean, from the open, we had four big green candles and then a nice pullback string of red candles. And if we go down even further to the 1-minute chart, when we look at the 21 EMA, we have a nice clean uptrend in the 21. The 1-minute chart is moving away from the 21, pulling back to it, moving away. You kind of get that lift off and then pulling back to it. And that makes for a much, much cleaner trading environment. If we compare that to yesterday, which was not a clean trade environment, look at what the 21 is doing first off. It's just kind of, moving sideways, a bit of a sine wave action here, just kind of waves rolling, if you will. We have not a lot of liftoff off the 21. We're trading both above and below the 21. And if I just, stick a horizontal line roughly on the chart, we're not going anywhere. We're after an hour and a half, we were right about where we started the day. So when so that's why it's really important to be comfortable sitting on your hands through slower, choppier consolidation periods. And the first indication of is it going to be a range bound day or a choppy day is, are we breaking out of the prior day's range? Now, this darkish purple line that you can barely see here, this was the prior all-time high from a week and a half ago. I marked that so that I knew, when we break into all-time highs, when I zoom into the smaller time frame, it's harder to see back a few days. So I will put a couple of lines on the chart like that if I find them, deem them helpful. And then these gray lines are the 30-minute range, so the 30-minute high and low. Today, we broke out of the 15-minute range. That was right here. And we took off and got a nice 20 points on the ES in the 15-minute opening range breakout trade. And then the next trade was this beautiful pullback right to the 21 here. It's about 45 minutes into the day. Pulled back right to the 21. Beautiful touch. Rallied. And then look at how we didn't trade very far in to that hammer. So just getting long above the candle, and then having that 6-point target is, it makes it, when the good days come, it feels easy, doesn't it? It's like, oh, this is great, I could do this every single day. But what makes trading difficult is it's not these beautiful clean trend days every single day. And it doesn't necessarily need to be even a trend for the entire day. We just need some follow through to where we can identify some good quality setups, get into those trades, and then have them take off and get us, a modest target, a modest profit target. We don't have to have monster home runs. Something like the 15-minute opening range breakout trade. Yeah, that's going to get you a 20 points in the ES, which I would consider a bit more of a home run, but they're not every single day. And on the 1 minute trades, just catching your 6 points and then moving on is a really good way to kind of help get in a rhythm of, repeatable execution. And so, um, sitting on your hands through some slower days or days where the market is choppy serves you very well later in the week when things get a bit easier. We get the follow through, and um, it's just much easier to trade on these days. I'd rather stick around on these days and continue trading than sit through the choppy days and get chopped up, get frustrated, and maybe make some bad trades that you regret later. And then the next day you come into a new day, a fresh start, but you carry over that frustration from the prior day. So that's one of the hardest things to kind of learn as a trader, is how to be patient and sit on your hands. But if you're in it for the long term, then, as the saying goes, if you want to be there for the good times, you got to be there all the time. So showing up every day is important, but you don't have to take a trade every single day. So that's what I had for you today, just those two trades, but a super great day. And as we finish out the week here, today's Thursday, so as we finish out the week, watching for another break into all-time highs tomorrow. And if we start to pull back below kind of the bottom of this flag or rectangle here, then we should see a pullback all the way to the 21. We have a lot of liftoff off of the 21. And so sometimes it comes in the form of, one red candle that just gets some selling and a lot of stops being hit and kind of fuels a sell off in one day to make that pullback. Other times we just sort of consolidate and drift sideways, and the 21 day by day is kind of rising, and then they just meet off of a consolidation. So it doesn't have to be a sharp sell-off to tag up on the 21, but it would not surprise me if we get, um, you know, multiple days of new all-time highs. As we get up here into all-time highs, the trading gets thin. There's less volume. See how like the volume here is dropping off on these latter part of the consolidation of the bull flag. And so when there's fewer folks interested in selling, then those buy orders just kind of it takes fewer buyers to push the market higher. So I hope you have a great weekend. Hope you're enjoying the last bit of summer, and we'll talk to you all soon.